So some people say you are what you eat. Our diet is the gateway to our health. So why not ensure that you're fueling yourself with a well-balanced plate? Clinical nutritionist Dr. Kimberley Sommerville is here to help you in 2022 and beyond. Doc, morning, welcome, happy new year. Hope all is well with you and your family.
Yes, good morning. Thank you very much. Happy New Year to you too.
Thank you. You eat worms, Doc?
No, not at all.
Not the skinny one or the very strong official one.
No, not at all.
So yeah, I mean, during the holiday, we kind of do things that we don't normally do. I told a story earlier that I don't drink anything with alcohol, and I had this cake
Okay.
that was just really wonderful. And then afterwards, the whole of my body just feel away. And then I started to taste the liquor. And then I
Yeah.
said, oh, that was the problem. I mean, for about 2 days, and I'm serious, my entire body just throw off, my stomach, my head, everything just feels strange. So we do things during the holiday season that we probably would normally do. What
Yeah.
happens after that? What we do? We kind of get a little washout. What we do?
Generally not. You don't need to wash out because wash out really just helps you for one period of time. But just go back into a healthy lifestyle, healthy eating, and you'll find that you'll feel better.
Yeah, I said some people say you are what you eat, and I think I prove that. All
Yeah.
the while, I will eat just like I told that story. I'll eat something that I don't normally eat, and it throws me off. How does
Okay.
your diet directly impact your body?
Well, as you were just saying, it throws off the whole thing. So what happens is that when you're eating, of course, it's going into your gut, but the food we use helps us with all our bodily functions. So it can be your mood, how you concentrate, your energy levels, your bowel movements, and even your fertility. It can have an impact there. And if you're at risk of other diseases as well.
Well, as you mentioned, other diseases. Can you give us some examples of dietary habits or foods that might have been linked to specific non-communicable diseases?
All right. So in Jamaica, our most common diseases are, hypertension, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and some cancers as well. There's not really one specific food that goes along with these, but it's more like a group of foods. So say your processed foods. These would be, your fried chicken, fries, chips, pastries, cookies. All of these combined, if you're having them very frequently, then they increase your risk of developing these diseases.
Wow. And this can happen over this period, say a 2-week, 3-week period over Christmas. So
Oh, definitely not.
if you eat healthily or you attempt to eat healthily right along the way and then boom, December come and you just fling with that and you just start eat all kinds of stuff. That can hurt you long term or no?
No, it can't. So if you're just doing this, for a week or two, and you're actually eating healthy throughout the time, it won't be impacting you completely, right? But as long as you're having the habit of a healthy eating lifestyle, then you'll be fine.
But to ensure that you don't get these non-communicable diseases, should you be having things that you shouldn't be having at all?
You can have them, but it's just how you eat them. Let us say you want to have sweets or cakes. The best thing to do is to have it after a meal that is very high in protein and healthy fats, so you won't have like a blood sugar spike or increasing your inflammation. Once you do that, you tend to have a better regard in terms of not developing these diseases, but it has to be less than usual. So probably once a week or twice a month, but definitely not the majority of the time.
Yeah. I asked earlier about, I said washout. Some people say detox.
Detox,
Is
yeah.
that necessary at all? So let's forget Christmas. Let's forget the fact that you do things that you're not supposed to do. Is there, should you be detoxing, washing out every now and again, or that's not necessary if you attempt to eat healthily?
If you eat healthily, actually, you won't need to detox. But a lot of us have a lot of fried foods and processed foods all the time. So there are some times that you can healthily detox by having more of a liquid diet for, say, 1 week or 1 day out of the month. So have your water, your ginger tea, green juices. These things can help to just bring back your gut into a more healthy position, and then you can start eating healthy after that. But it's not something you need to do all the time if you're already eating healthy.
Yeah, they kind of they haven't changed the name, but I'm hearing a quick service restaurant as opposed to a fast food
Oh,
restaurant.
yes.
What are some healthier alternatives to the quick service, the fast food? Not to give anyone here a hard time, but what are some healthy alternatives?
All right. So I like to tell my clients that, you just want to build up a habit, right? So we can start by increasing our water intake. One of the easy habits you can do is as soon as you wake up in the morning, have a cup or two of water so that it can reduce the juices and the sodas that you're having. You can also bring lunch. A lot of the times, we don't have much time, but if you can prepare, let us say on a Sunday, to bring lunch for about 2 or 3 days out of the week, that would help you as well. And as I said before, just reduce the amount of sweets and stir fry your vegetables, bring your fruits. You can even patronize the fruit vendors if you have them close to your office, and then you will be able to have your fruits throughout the day as well.
Final question, Dr. Kim. You keep hearing that eating healthily can be expensive. How can you do that? And it is not expensive.
Okay. The main thing you want to do is plan your meals. So when you plan your meals, you'll be able to have the ingredients that you need when you go into the supermarket. Make a list and stick to it. Sticking to it tends to be difficult when you're going to the supermarket hungry because your mind just wants all of those sweets and those salty foods. So you're going to have a lot of those in your cart by the time that you leave, and you'll find that your supermarket bill is going to be very high. Other things that you can do is in terms of vegetables and the fruits. What you want to do is use what you can as soon as you buy it and then preserve or freeze the rest of your vegetables and fruits and get those veggies and fruits from the market as opposed to the supermarkets. It will definitely help. Reducing the meat as well. If you can have one day out of the week that doesn't have meat, but have proteins from plants, let us say like black beans, lentils, these things can easily be found at the supermarket and they're actually more affordable than meat. Then you'll find that, your supermarket bill would be a little bit less over time.
Thanks for being with us this morning. Look after yourself. I hope you have a great 2022. God bless you.
Thank you so much. You too. Have a good one.
Thanks a lot. Clinical nutritionist, Dr. Kimberley Sommerville. Up next, street artist Rashane Page Zombie Taylor. So Page Zombie is his stage name. His name is Rashane Taylor, and Taylor will have that interview when we come back. Stay with us, please. Soon come.